there, Libra, and welcome to Queen of Vibes Tarot. I want to thank you guys and welcome to my channel, whether it's your first time or you are a return viewer or subscriber. Hopefully this message will be helpful or healing to you in some way, okay guys? So it'll be mid-month for all of you guys because I didn't get to the Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. I owe you guys. So you guys get a mid-month reading, and it's going to be a mixture for couples and singles, okay? So I'm going to use the Romance Angels. It's going to be the format that I did for the singles, if you guys saw that, for other signs. But it was picking up, like the Romance Angels can pick up on multiple types of relationships. So why is my chair ripping right now? It's been one of those days. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get into it. Oh, Happy New Year. How about that? Happy New Year, guys. Hopefully you guys, you know, things are going well for you. Let's see what's going on with your love life, okay? So I'm going to pull 4 Romance Tarot. That's going to give us 4 themes, okay? So you may resonate with one theme, you might resonate with 2, you could resonate with all 4. And then depending on if the theme involves another person or an already established relationship, then I'll go into that deeper with my cards. Okay, Queen of Vibes, messages from your lover. All right, so let's go ahead and let's see what the Romance Angels have to say. Okay, can I get 4 messages from my Libras? What are the messages from my Libras in their love life? Okay, so we have worth waiting for. Okay, so I feel like this is from my singles. Okay, you are single, but there's someone or something coming that is worth waiting for. For those of you who there is someone, but the relationship just hasn't clicked, there's a reason why. Maybe this person needs to heal and work on something. Maybe you need to heal and work on something. So it's worth waiting for things to come together, okay? All right, can I get 2 more messages from my Libras? Oh, the next card, I'm sorry, was engagement. I think I showed you. Engagement, okay? Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So when I pull the tarots, okay, we'll see what that means. Then we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, okay? So I feel like that's another message from my singles or anyone who might be in a relationship that's just kind of like not very positive. You know, we don't want to, do we want to use the word? Yes, we will use the word toxic, okay? Because it's time for us to admit not just what others bring to the table, but sometimes we bring some toxic traits and habits to our relationships, okay? All right, so let's get 1 more message for our Libras. Just 1 more. 1 more message from my Libra gang. Okay, angels, can we get 1 more message for Libra? Separation, okay? Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, okay? So that message may be from my couples or those of you who are in a relationship. All right, so let's go ahead and let's see, starting with worth waiting for. If that resonated with you, then let's dig a little deeper and see what's going on. Can I have some messages for Libra regarding worth waiting for? Okay. Can we get some messages for worth waiting for? Lovers. That's definitely worth waiting for, okay? All right. What else do we have for Libra? Worth waiting for. Let's clarify. What is worth waiting for? Oh, okay. We've got the 4 of Pentacles. So I feel like that's security. Okay, that's a love that's going to have a foundation. All right, a love that you can count on, okay? Giving you something you can feel, right? All right, what's another message for worth waiting for from my Libras? Can I get another message? Ace of Cups. So if you're absolutely single right now, some of you may have a Gemini coming towards you, or there may be a Gemini that you have your eye on, or vice versa. Okay, so if that resonates. But it's worth waiting for, because right now for some of you guys, what you are working on is your viewpoint when it comes to love. All right, what do you think when you think of love? Do you think love is difficult, hard to find, hard to catch, hard to keep? You know, sometimes we need to change our perception of how we think things should go. Okay, sometimes we feel like it's supposed to be, you know, butterflies in your stomach, and you're supposed to feel a certain way, and that's not always the case. So some of you, you're actually right now working on your perceptions and your viewpoints of love. Some of you need to raise your perception, raise your you know, you may be a little ambivalent, like, you know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, no, what is it that you want? You know what I'm saying? Some of you, we need to focus on what it is that you are trying to achieve, what kind of relationship, a healthy relationship, okay? Sometimes what we consider to be the typical relationship can actually be a little bit unhealthy, a little bit toxic, because it comes with codependency and jealousy and controlling, and things that we've kind of been conditioned into thinking is just normal, it's just regular, and it's really not, you know? So you have the ability and the option right now to attract something to you that's totally new. Okay, with this Ace of Cups, this is a new love. This is a lot of love. This is positive love. Okay, something that's going to be grounded. All right, so let's see if we can get some more messages. Let's clarify this Lovers card. What is this Lovers card about for my Libra? And we've got the Knight of Cups. So someone may be coming towards you with some sort of an offer. Someone who's romantic, very seductive. They're going to try to seduce you. All right. So this relationship that's worth waiting for is going to be very romantic. Hey, my back. What is the other word I'm looking for? It's going to be very emotional. All right, let's go ahead and see what this Four of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles. And we've got the Hanged Man, okay? So where, yes, the Hanged Man can speak towards being at a crossroads. Which way do we go? The Hanged Man is also represents someone who's very romantic. Someone who believes in true love. The Hanged Man sometimes can be in love with love. That just very, very romantic and passionate type of person, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify the Ace of Cups. The Empress. Like, am I making this up, Libra? I cannot make this up. So the Empress is how you're going to be treated, or how attracted you're going to be to this person. And I feel like it's going to be mutual. Okay, it's going to be a mutual attraction between the two of you. So Libras, if you resonated with worth waiting for, obviously once we get our mind right, or some of you this is just what you deserve. You've waited long enough, and for good reason, okay? Because what's coming to you is really, really special. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to engagement, okay? Now, this can represent an actual engagement, or this could just represent that your love life is now going to move to a different level, where before you may have had a lot of flings and a lot of friends with benefits. Now, maybe moving to a place where it's a lot more grounded, a lot more serious, okay? You're moving into a phase where maybe commitment comes into play, and for some of you, a real-life engagement. So let's go ahead and let's get some messages to clarify this. Can I get some messages to clarify this engagement card? What does this engagement represent? For some of you, the worth waiting for is a relationship that leads to engagement. So you've got the Nine of Wands. Can we get some more messages? Can I get a couple more messages? Okay. We've got the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. So what I'm picking up on is if you are already in a relationship, then your partner is very motivated. Maybe this is a situation where it's like, you know, on again, off again Excuse me. So they want one more opportunity. The thing here is that I feel like this person is going to push things to the next level, okay, whether that's engagement or marriage or just being serious where before you were a fling. And it's like, despite everything that's happened before, okay, they don't care what's happened before. They're not looking to the past. They're not worried about the past. They just want to have this new beginning very passionately. They're very passionate and very motivated about having this new beginning with you, okay? So let's see if we can get some more messages. Let's go ahead and clarify. Why is this 9 of Wands here? I felt like the music was just getting louder and louder. Okay. Okay, the 9 of Wands. We've got the 5 of Cups. Yeah, so there may have been a lot of disappointments in the past. Okay, now if you're absolutely single, then you've got someone, I think, coming back for, okay, so it may be someone from your past that's trying to come back to you. This person has a lot of regret and a lot of remorse about how things happened between you, or you may be experiencing regret or remorse about the past and wanting to, you know, have this new beginning with someone. All right, can we clarify this Ace of Wands? Can I clarify the Ace of Wands? Ugh, why is everything wanting to fly? And we've got the Magician. Okay, so again, this person is very motivated, very inspired. They're very intentional also. They're definitely trying to manifest. This person may be very spiritual in nature. This person is very, very... What's the word I'm looking for? This person is really like... It's almost like they believe in miracles. They believe in, you know, magic. So it's like no matter what has happened, they just have faith that you guys will work and that you will accept them back for this second chance or this next opportunity, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify this 8 of Swords. Why is the 8 of Swords here? And we've got the Queen of Cups. So the emotional connection is very strong. Okay, this person has a very strong emotional connection, maybe even an emotional attachment to you, and that's why the past doesn't matter. That's why they're willing to just overlook anything that's happened between you guys in the past. Let's go ahead and let's move on to Love Yourself First. And we've got the World card. Can we get some more messages for Love Yourself First? Okay, and we've got the 7 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups. So what I'm getting here is that the message for Love Yourself First is going to my Libras who have been giving too much to their relationships without reciprocation. You've been, you know, doing so much, and it's the end of that cycle. Okay, that is coming to an end. You putting all this effort into something and then not getting any returns, or the person's not putting in any similar effort, that is coming to an end, okay? Because you need to love yourself first and recognize where you're being served less than, okay? You paid for a 5-course meal. 3 courses is not going to be satisfactory. An amazing appetizer is not going to cut it, okay? You deserve a 5-course meal, okay? So anything less than that, no matter how delicious it is at the time, is not going to work, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and clarify this World card. Some of you, you may be dealing with a Capricorn. There may be a Capricorn coming towards you. All right, can we clarify this World card? Can I get a card to clarify the World card for Libra? the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so definitely time for a change. Definitely, and it's changing for the better for you. Okay, so the World card and the Wheel of Fortune. This means for you, you might have just learned a karmic lesson, whether it was through a relationship or whether you had an aha moment where you realized, like, I have not been getting what I deserve in these relationships that I've been in, or the relationship that I am in, for those of you who are in a relationship and this resonates for you. Okay, let's go ahead and let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Can we clarify the Seven of Pentacles for Libra? And we've got the Tower, because it's done. It's a wrap. Putting on all that effort, and you're looking like, are those flowers? They're not even blooming. Like, what's... You know, you did something really special and amazing. And of course, let me pull that back because I was coming across like very low. You are very good to this person. You're very giving, whether it's to this person or to the relationships or just how you are in relationships, okay? But you tend to maybe attract people who just take, okay? And so because you're a giver, it feels good to give, and you don't realize that this person is not returning any effort. They're just letting you put in all the effort because you're so good at it. It's like, oh, Libra, you're so good at it. You do it. So for those of you who, if that's your relationship structure, it's coming to an end. For those of you who have been in those types of relationships or attracted those types of partners, no more. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's clarify the Four of Cups. Okay, what have you been accepting that you shouldn't have? Okay, and we've got the Three of Pentacles, which means that this person or whoever they just were not putting in the reciprocal effort. You were being cooperative or wanted a cooperative situation, and this person was not cooperating. They just weren't cooperating. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's move towards separation, and then I'm gonna pull what's the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna pull oracle messages for you guys. Okay, all right, so separation, we've got the Ten of Wands. Can we get some more messages for separation? The Strength card, and another message for separation. The Devil. So for those of you who are experiencing a separation or a breakup, or you are about to break up, you've just gotten to the point where things cannot continue to go on anymore. And this is, for some of you, a situation where you never thought that you would be able to break away from this person, or you just didn't think you had it in you to be alone because you suffer maybe from codependency or some sexual addiction or something, some sort of attachment, some karmic bond or attachment to this person that made you feel like you needed them, that you could not survive without them. But you are going to get to a point where whatever has been happening between you that hasn't made you happy, that's made you feel unsatisfied, or maybe you're waking up and realizing that you have some sort of, you know, where do you belong, and why are you just sorry? You're going to realize that this is not healthy, that this is, you know, for some of you, it's a very toxic situation that you've put a lot of your strength into, that you've put a lot of willpower to, that you either abandoned yourself to this relationship, like you let go and gave up on yourself. You gave up fighting for yourself or fighting for what you deserved. And this could also tie into the love yourself first message, where it's like, listen, you have to put yourself first because this person is not, and you are stuck here because they are draining you. They're taking everything they can out of you. Some of you, you felt like you needed this person for whatever reason, and you're realizing you absolutely do not need this person. Okay, guys? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the oracle cards for Libra, okay? Oops. The first card is going to be the oracle card for the worth waiting for message. All right, so what is our oracle message for worth waiting for? What is the, oops, I gotta get used to this mic. What is the oracle message for the worth waiting for pile? Oh, why does everything have to go? Ooh, toes, don't fail me now. I've got my chair up so high that when things fly off now, I'm like... Okay, so let's try this again. What is the message for our Libras? Worth waiting for. And we've got fulfillment. Okay. Next, we're going to pull the card. And then afterwards, I'm going to read from the book to see what these messages really mean. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a card for engagement. Obedience. Okay. And what is the oracle message for love yourself first? Beauty. Okay, beauty. It's recognizing your inner beauty. Okay, what's the oracle message for separation? You know, I didn't clarify separation. Separation, you guys got cheated. And I'm not going to do that. Not for the new year. So let's go ahead and clarify this 10 of Wands for separation. Can we clarify the 10 of Wands for separation? The Moon, okay? There were secrets here. Things hidden, things you weren't sure of. Deep emotional, just misunderstandings. Let's clarify the strength. Yeah, you've been the strength. For some of you, you've been dealing with someone who's emotionally unstable. You've been dealing with someone who was very unpredictable. One minute they were high, and the next minute they were low, borderline abusive or possibly abusive. Let's clarify this Devil. It's like their emotions were never in balance. They were always just all over the place, and they kept things from you. God, can I get this? Okay, and yeah, 3 of Cups, possibly even a lot of third-party situations here. Okay, and you just were so attached and so addicted to this person. Okay, just checking to make sure my mic is working. All right, so now let's go ahead and let's see what the oracle message is for separation. What is the oracle card for separation? Hold on. Okay, and then self-worth is the card for separation. Okay, so let's go ahead and read from the book. The first card, fulfillment. This is a sign that all your needs are being met, that you are close to achieving your goal, okay? Celebrate your choices this time, for you have drawn the symbol of fulfillment. Now is the time to integrate and digest what you have learned of late. Savor every moment and know that every encounter is intended to feed your soul. You are meant to have a rich, satisfying life and taste all that experience has to offer. Look around and recognize all of the ways that your life is already full. You have so many reasons to feel good about yourself. All is well and will be well when you choose fulfillment. Okay, so it's basically worth waiting for. Your pile is telling you that something is coming along that's very fulfilling to you. Okay, and you will recognize it. You will see it when you look around and see that, you know, it's about appreciating all of the things that we have good in our life. And through that appreciation, we attract more of what we need and what we want. Okay, and so the relationship that you have coming towards you that you've been waiting for, whether it's a new relationship or whether it's someone and we've been waiting for healing, it's been worth the wait because it's going to be much more fulfilling than what, okay? All right, so then we have, for engagement, we have obedience, okay? So this is card number 48. So for the first pile, I'm sorry, for fulfillment, the number 20 or the number 2 can resonate with you, okay? For this card, the number 48 may resonate, or the number 12, or the number 3, okay? So 48, let's go ahead and see. This says obedience. There are rules for everything. The sun rises and the moon sets, and they dance together in perfect steps. What rules are you considering when you ask your question? You will be sorry if you're going to break a rule that is in place to protect you and others. Even though you may not like authority right now, this is the time to obey what has already been set in motion. This is the time to learn the lay of the land and to follow the customs that keep things in order. Learn the steps of the dance before you attempt to change them to suit you. Okay, so for some of you, it's about, when I hear the obedience, it's almost like patience. It's like you may have offers and they don't necessarily, doesn't necessarily mean that that's something that you want to accept or that it's a good offer, okay? Learn the steps of the dance before you attempt to change them to suit you. So some of you have to be more open to somebody else's way of doing things. You have to be more open to what comes and not just expect everything to go your way. Some of you, it's that letting go of that sorrow. Some of you is getting over what happened in the past. And for those of you that it's a person who's coming back to apologize, allowing that forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? The lay of the land is basically, you know, being able to discern when someone's being honest and genuine versus when someone's just saying the right words. Because I feel like for some of you, you're going to have both. You're going to have someone who is very genuine and sincere, and then you're going to have someone who is insincere and just says the right things to get what they want from you at that time. All right, the next card is for the pile Love Yourself First, and it's card number 40, which is beauty, okay? Every rose has its thorns, and the symbol of beauty reminds you that beauty is never perfect, just as the beautiful experiences you have will not be perfect forever. When you revel in the beauty that is true, you can look at yourself in the mirror and realize that you are already perfect as you are. When you choose this symbol, it is a sign that beauty is all around you. Keep a positive attitude, expect wonderful things, and they will come to you. See yourself as beautiful and know that beauty is not skin deep. It includes qualities that lie well beneath the surface. Look for this truer beauty in others as well, and always look beyond appearances. Okay, so I feel like when you look at yourself in the mirror and realize that you're already perfect as you are, it's accepting yourself, okay? Part of loving yourself first is giving yourself the love that you would like to get from someone else. If we're not loving ourselves, if we're not taking care of ourselves, if we're not looking in the mirror and seeing who we are, then what are we expecting others? How are we expecting that from others? How are we expecting others to see great things in us when we're not seeing great things in ourselves, okay? And this is something for a lot of people that you have to like practice. You have to get in the habit, get in the habit of being more positive about yourself. Stop looking in the mirror and finding the things wrong or picking apart your flaws, whether it's your personality flaws or your, you know, oh my, this is not that. And because when people see you, when people look at you, they don't see what you see. They don't see the flaws first. You know, we look at ourselves and we see all the imperfections first, okay? But other people look at you and they see the beauty that comes from inside. So you need to start looking at yourself and seeing that beauty that's inside it so that it can radiate even more, okay? So that you could be like a beacon, and that will attract the kind of love that you are trying to bring into your life, okay? Now, the last pile, separation, you've got self-worth. This is card number 32. So the number 5 or the number 32 or the number 5 could resonate. Sorry, last pile, the number 40 or the number 4 may resonate with you, okay? So this pile is the number 32 or the number 5. Okay, so let's see, number 32. Self-worth. When you draw this symbol, you are asked to consider, what value do you place on yourself in your life? Do you believe in yourself, or do you behave in a way that tells others that you are not worthy? All my children act with self-respect no matter the circumstances they come from. Self-worth and self-esteem mean that you will not allow yourself to be led into compromising situations. Love yourself, for I love you dearly and want the best for you. Act as though you are worthy of only the best and you shall have it. Keep your head high. So I feel like that's kind of self-explanatory. Act like you deserve your best, the best, and only accept that. So right now, you've been in a situation where you have been accepting a lot less, and you've been accepting some things that are just inexcusable. You've been accepting things that are unacceptable. You've been accepting subpar behavior from someone who is, you know, either mentally or emotionally not stable. And they're not offering you any type of emotional stability or commitment. And then they also have the nerve to have like third party situations going on and secrets and lies. Okay. And some of you have been very addicted. Some of you, this person, they're a master of getting people addicted to them on a sexual level. And that karma, that bond, it feels like it's something. It feels real. It feels like it's something that you could just never get away from. But something has happened and you've just kind of hit the wall. It's like the straw that broke the camel's back. And so this situation is over. For some of you, a lot of these messages intertwine and it's a new cycle that you're starting. You're leaving behind like old habits, patterns in your relationships as far as the kind of relationships and the kind of people that you've been attracting, and moving into a new cycle. All right, Libra, so that has been your love message for the mid-month of January. I hope you guys are having an awesome 2021 already. I hope this year is amazing. We deserve it after last year. If you have any questions for me, my information is in the description bar below. All right, I thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you, all my subscribers and new viewers. And I will see you guys at the next reading.